Good morning. Good morning. Tune in, tune in, tune in. I give y'all time to tune in. I'm gonna talk about that Tiny and T.I. and you know how I'm gonna talk about it. Come on in. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, y'all. Get it in. Let them know I'm live. Let them know I'm live. Come on in. Good morning. Everybody come in, say good morning. Let me know you are alive, woke, and well. Come on in. Good morning. Come on in. Good morning to everybody who just tuned in. Hope all is well. Uh, Tamara, Melanated, Lala, Melissa, Josette, Nisha, Nick Nack, Caroline, Sharon Barr, Quiet Storm, uh, Amby, Lachey, Lily Jones, Yvette, Tiny Travis, Robin Carter, anybody else that comes into the live, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Make sure you come in and say good morning. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time on this. We all know about the Ti and Tiny. hmm Uh, we talking about Ti and Tiny and their sex allegations against them, and I want to play something for you guys. So put your ears to this. Uh, what's up, Leisha? Leisha, what's up? Prayer changes. Quiet Storm, Margaret, Valerie. Hey, y'all come in and say good morning to DJ. Let me know you live. Tay Tay, what's up? What's up? Yeah, it's one thing to accuse R. Kelly of some shit, and I want to speak on this because it is quite natural that the R. Kelly, the R. Kelly shenanigans is a bunch of bullshit. Do you know? Yeah, right, Nick. Nick. I want to see if we ever go out of the same energy. We talking about R. Kelly and we talking about the R. Kelly situation and Ti and Tiny. But the difference, the way I'm gonna bring my commentary is different than most because the things that I do in my life makes my commentary more eye opening than other people with their commentary. Now, if you noticed, in the Ti and Tiny, they talk about cocaine, drugs, and this, that, and the other. And with the R. Kelly situation, there's pros and cons to it. And the pros to this R. Kelly thing is that no one ever said R. Kelly made anyone use cocaine, no drugs, uh, anything. Get them likes up too, by the way. Am I correct? Correct me, am I wrong? In the R. Kelly situation, do you hear anyone ever saying R. Kelly made them use drugs? Did y'all hear any of that? Did y'all hear any of that? They said, if serves me correct, then they say he made him. They alleged that R. Kelly made them do it in buckets and all that stuff, and he wouldn't have them go in the room, and he done fuck. He done made him fuck 5 different guys and eat shit out of cup and all these. Even in the Lifetime docuseries, did y'all ever hear them say that R. Kelly made any of these women use any type of drugs? Yeah, cocaine to be exact, popping pills to be exact. Now, this how you know it's a bunch of bullshit. Now, I'm gonna play this, and I want y'all to hear this and what they said.
T.I. and Tiny are facing allegations of sex trafficking. Over 15 women have come forward accusing the couple of coercing them into compromising sexual situations involving drugs and money. Sabrina Peterson, a former friend of the Harris family who accused T.I. of assault, has compiled a series of messages she received from the alleged abuse victims on Instagram. One anonymous woman detailed an incident that took place during the CIA in Charlotte in 2016. She claimed she went to T.I. and Tiny's hotel suite at the Ritz-Carlton, and her phone was confiscated and Molly and cocaine were handed out. Only the people who removed their pants were told to stay. Quote, she said.
Now, I'm going to stop right there. Reason why I'm stopping right there. The key words is 2016. And the problem that I have is why wait 5 fucking years later and bring all this shit out now? Why, when you didn't get free or whatever you alleging T.I. for and called the police, because I'm pretty sure if they took the phones and did all this other shit that they're alleging that they did, why the fuck they didn't do shit then? Do y'all see the politics in this shit? Do y'all see the politics in this bullshit? Excuse me, bless me, Lord. And continue to bless me. Bless me again, Lord, and continue to bless me. But the thing that why they didn't call the police then? That's the thing. Get those likes up, y'all. I want to talk some real shit. I'm gonna play it again, and I want y'all to listen to some key things and what they is alleged of. Yeah, T.I. need to hire me because I had to break the shit down different than how everybody else do.
Skated and Molly and cocaine were handed out. Only the people who removed their pants were told to stay. Quote, she said, I watched him drag girls back and forth.
Now, only the people who removed their pants were able to stay. So my question would be, who are these people that removed their pants? Who are these people who had to remove their pants? Okay? You know, it's a lot of things when they speak on. It's just like, you know, when Azriel said, R. Kelly made me have sex with 5 different guys. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see where I'm going with this? And if R. Kelly made Azriel have sex with 5 different guys, then who are the 5 different guys? Who are the 5 different guys? Y'all follow what I'm saying? But then nobody want to subpoena these people. The 5 different guys that Azriel alleged that R. Kelly made her have sex every day. Exactly. And this is the similar shit when they said only the people allowed to stay who removed their pants. Okay? I want y'all to listen to this now. I'm going to break this shit down.
Quote, she said, I watched him drag girls back and forth from the bedroom to the bathroom to the living room, she wrote.
She watched people being dragged back and forth from the bedroom to the living room, and nobody called the police. Not even after you left the whole situation, nobody called the police. After you witnessed a crime being committed as you allege, it's an attack to me on our black men. So we're gonna see how this play out. Okay, let's go.
One girl was crying because she wanted to leave, but they refused to give her her phone to call an Uber. The one
Now the one girl was crying that they refused her to leave because she wouldn't get her phone to call an Uber. I'ma still keep y'all gonna hear the police a whole lot of times in this message. When she did get a chance to leave, this one girl, why the fuck did she didn't call the goddamn police? In my commentary, you will hear the word police several times because my key is 5 years later, and you allege one girl this, one girl that. Well, to the one girl, why she didn't call the police even when she had a chance to leave or when she leave? Police is gonna be the key word in all this shit, y'all.
woman who was excused from the activities because she knew someone in T.I.'s entourage said she witnessed the rapper tell his security to, quote, pick this bitch up off the bed because she couldn't walk. The alleged victim was almost unconscious and her pulse was barely.
And then my next question would be, who is the security? What security did T.I. tell us to? See, I'm analyzing this whole situation. I'm not just listening to somebody tell me a story and then you want me to believe it. I'm analyzing. I'm visualizing. Okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm not listening to nobody just telling me no anything. I'm actually visualizing the scene of what's being portrayed to the world of what they said T.I. did. Now let's go back to R. Kelly because this go all play a part. It's just like that girl, what's her name again? They got the red suit and surviving R. Kelly. What's the girl name again, y'all? The one they say I was harassing her at her job and all this bullshit. What's her name? So I'm gonna break this shit down in a way motherfuckers can't understand because I study myself to be approved of everything I talk about and to remind people of what's being said. So when people tell you a story, you got to visualize and analyze and bring your own assessment and judgment on what they saying. Javante, yes, Javante. It's just like when Javante said they was on the bus and she pulled the curtain back and she witnessed R. Kelly having sex with Aaliyah. When people say these things to us, it had to become a visual mind state with you guys. Stop just listening to everything a person say and just imagine and visualize. And actually seeing this shit happen in real time, even though it's past time. How in the hell you roll a curtain back and you see R. Kelly having sex with Aaliyah and you ain't call the police? You ain't tell nobody, but you tell Lifetime. Okay. Yeah. Y'all need to stay tuned into this one. You know, I break shit down. I'm not just listening to everything somebody tell me. I'm not listening to nobody who just tell me no anything. I'm not going.
There, according to the witness, she described T.I. as an absolute monster who uses money and power to manipulate people, and Tiny is his secret weapon. Another woman says she was working as an escort slash stripper in 2013 when T.I. invited her to take drugs and have sex with him and Tiny in return for payment. She claims Tiny got upset that T.I. was showing her more attention.
Again, why now? Why y'all ain't call the police? All of a sudden, now, is it a setup amongst uh, uh, black famous people? Is it a setup, a conspiracy against all black famous people who got their careers from the gutter, who got it at the hood, started from the hood, and now they on top of uh their success and life and uh, uh being rich and famous? Is it an attack on all successful black men who got it out the gutter? Because that's what it seems like. That's what it seemed like. To get another hype going, who is assigning these people to assassinate these people images and these characters and want them to go to jail from all the time they invested in building their careers and their image and their character? Who assigns these people to do this bullshit?
And hit her before T.I. choked her out. When she threatened to tell, she was told she could face deportation. I was threatened to the point I was in fear. I left Atlanta and never looked back, quote she wrote. T.I. and Tiny have yet to respond to the allegations. Now, did they do it? Well, I think it's safe to say T.I. is a elite puppet.
Hey, Melissa, send me that article. Can you text me that article? She said T.I. is a narcissist. He definitely believes he's bigger than he is. They are swingers, and Tiny will pick the girls. I remember them saying this years ago. Send me that article. Send me that. Send me that. 312-730-5687. Text it to me. You know, but I'm just saying though, even if that is the case, why now? Why all of a sudden everybody want to come out with all these fucking stories? Is it they broke? Is it they broke? Is it they broke? Are they trying to get a come up, or they trying to get a business going? They need some attention. They need some clout. I'm just saying.
I think he proved that he had power and connections when he was arrested for buying machine guns and silencers. He was charged with possession of unregistered machine guns and silencers, as well as possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Now, any other convicted felon in the world would have been done. Football numbers, 25 years to life easily. But Mr. Clifford Harris only gets 1 year and has to do a few Crime Stopper videos. To me, that is a clear sign that he is, in fact, a federal agent and a puppet for the elite. If we see these charges and allegations get swept under the rug, I think it will just prove us right, right? Now, all the girls said the same thing. Coke and ecstasy is the thing T.I. and Tiny love. They always have it. Now, back in 2010, T.I. and Tiny were pulled over and caught with several ecstasy pills in their possession. Now, this isn't the first time I've heard these allegations. Tasha K has been covering this on her channel, this topic on her channel for years now. You know, girls have been coming out and saying these things. So I think this time, you know, they're really going to pull that mask off of T.I. and reveal that he's not the nice, smooth guy, respectful guy everyone thinks he is. You know, the voice for black people and this big front he puts up. So this should be interesting. Like, comment, subscribe. We're going to come right back with part 2 as soon as more details come.
Yeah. And let's just say if T.I. did allegedly do this, why now? It's got to be some politics scheme of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of this shit is very political. Y'all do know that, right? A lot of this shit, then when they come against these stars and all that, now they say, who's the underage girls and who's the people that he raped and who's the minors? Where's all these people at? And y'all do know this stuff is politics, man. You know, politics play a lot in today's society. So they try to find people who may been around these stars, uh have some type of communication with these stars in some type of form or matter, or been in a presence to witness some things. And if it's they can find people that's been around these stars, they could take them and use them for bait to get the necessary attention that they're trying to get with the media. Y'all follow what I'm saying? They try to find people who've been around these people to come out with these stories and to stretch it out beyond its measures. Y'all follow what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what I believe. I believe the government is using these people for their own personal reasons of seeing successful black people be taken down. Uh, I understand uh, uh, that racism will always exist. I mean, they doing all this to black people. Why the fuck they ain't never take Trump down? That's one part I just still can't understand. You know, it seems like white folks are more privileged than black folks when it comes to certain things happening in real time and in past time. When you look at Elvis Presley, they sweep that shit under the rug. When they look at all them other people that did shit with underage women, they sweep that shit up under the rug. Don't ban their music. Don't go back 30 years later and, and, and do a story on them. They do it to black people. They do it to black people who get it at the gutter and then mad because they someone to take their ghetto mentalities and bring it to the mainstream and be like, look, I made it. Well, they not supposed to be proud of their success. I'm just saying. They're not supposed to be proud of their uh, success. This is a certain thing called white privilege and black privilege. Seems like white people are more privileged than black people. And when black people do have the privilege to make it uh, out of poverty or anything, it's always the white government trying to take black people down by using the black people against black people. Look at this shit. This this propaganda and genocide is real. They don't drag these white people, man. This is a racist world that we live in. No matter how much they sit at the table and eat with them, no matter how much a black man marry a white woman or a white woman marry a black man, we still gonna always live uh, uh, in a racist country. Crazy. So now they saying all these people, right? And I'm gonna read this to you guys. Now the lady, whose name is whatever the Glam University, she said, "Please stop telling me what a fan turned celebrity said about me on live. When a weapon was put to my head, this was a few years ago, before anyone knew her. I'm not sure how someone could speak with such conviction about a person who have only been around to do their hair maybe 3 times and seen casually for no more than 12 hours in my entire lifetime." Well, my question would be to her is, well, which time was it? Now, was it the first time he put the gun to your head? Was it the second time he put the gun to your head? Was it the third time he put the gun to her head? But she said she been around no more than 12 hours. I understand about the other girl, whatever her name is, Shekinah, whatever. You know, and to me, I think it's all the setup. Yeah. But the question is still remains the same. Why now? Why now? Right. And then you know what, y'all? They don't even talk about Epstein that much. Because to serve me correct, wasn't he the one that's supposed to die in prison or some shit? Died in the jail cell? But here it is, Michael Jackson was dead, and they did a whole fucking documentary or some shit about Michael Jackson. Y'all stop playing with me, man. How they trying to sweep these white people bullshit up under the rug and want to bring the black folk shit in front of the world? Stop playing with me. Good afternoon, Black Beauty. So, but the girl, I'm gonna read it again. She said, please stop telling me what a fan turned celebrity said about me on live. When a weapon was put to my head, this was a few years ago before anyone knew her. Well, I still got to ask the question, why the fuck she ain't say shit a few years ago? These are the questions I have to ask people, that people don't understand. I'm just trying to understand why she ain't say nothing a few years ago. That's my question. And I got some more questions to ask. Why you didn't say nothing a few years ago? You seen them 3 times. Which time? The first time, the second time, or the third time that he put the gun to your head? These is questions, man. I don't just believe everything. Now, if it's true, okay, fine, that's cool. But my question is, why now? Why now? It seems like it's more political than anything to me because it seems like politics always seem to play a part in all this shit. See, Kim Fox is part of politics. God damn it. Even dude, Michael Avenatti, politic figure ass nigga. This shit seems like a bunch of politics, y'all. You know? And then she go on to say, to see women speak with such conviction about a woman and her experience that occurred when no one involved knew this woman on live when this happened. This crying woman speaking with such said conviction did not meet anyone involved or present until years later. It saddens me that people are so delusional, as I'm now realizing, involved in such a sinister lifestyle that they feel the need to insert themselves. Man, they trying to make it seem like it's a crime to have threesomes now, y'all. They trying to make it seem like it's a crime to have orgies. They trying to make it seem like it's a crime to meet women in the world and fly them across the world to have sex that's legally aged. So you telling me if a motherfucker in this chat, we'll say you, Daz, if a motherfucker meets you, Daz, off of sight, and we'll just say black people meet, right? And then this thing work out and you meet the girl off of black people meet, and you and this girl like each other. Hey, Suburban, you and this girl like each other, and hey, y'all build some type of core relationship over some time, and you say, hey, Dash, you say to her, hey, Kim, man, we've been talking for a while, now, I think it's time for us to meet. And you fly her over and y'all have sex. Now that's sex trafficking. If it's sex trafficking, they need to delete a lot of a lot of these websites. If everything they go use is sex trafficking, then they need to delete a lot of these sex websites. They need to take down the porn sites. They need to take down a lot of these match.coms and black people meets and soulmates and Christian channel, Tristan meet and greets. They need to okay? Okay? It saddens me that people are so delusional, as I'm not realizing, involved in such a sinister lifestyle that they feel the need to insert themselves. I'm not sure why anyone is going to a courthouse on someone that will only dial your number to send condolences in the case of death and the family. I spoke of a situation of violence that my trauma, when the victims spoke, they spoke of their experiences. In the future, communities shouldn't stand so firmly on the people, place, and things happen years before anyone knew your name. The shift of focus is taking a lot without saying anything at all. It takes a different type of person to step out of your person feelings and agenda to have compassion for others' trauma. You know, what they needed to, and then, cocaine that she got on her page, cocaine makes you tough. Currently interviewing victims. Seem like it's clout chasing to me. Man, motherfuckers to do anything for clout. That's what I see. And then if you go back, uh, and it seems like it's somebody in Atlanta that's going for mayor, right? Now, let me tell you why I say politics, because it seems like it's a lady that's running for mayor. I don't know if it's the same mayor her and T.I. Is voting for, but the lady has on her channel that she got another person for a mayor. Who is the mayor of Atlanta? Yeah, nobody called the police. Who is the mayor? Who is the current mayor of Atlanta? Because on this girl's IG, she got a picture of a mayor candidate. You know what I'm saying? So this shit might be political. And then let me show y'all this. I saw something else, I think. Yeah, and make it seem like this shit is all political.
Just 2021. My client. Girl. Hey girl, I'm about to go up. I just got me a box from one of my clients, some period ATL. Send me the Yeezy for President shirt. Hey girl. Bitch, it's 2021. It is time to get your ass up. Let's go. Let's move. Girl, you slept on the last quarantine. It is time. It is time. It is time. It's that moment. It's that momentum is the hardest thing to gain, the easiest thing to lose. I need you to get up and gain your momentum on this day, on the first day. The fourth, but the first. You know how we do. Meanwhile, on the first day.
Yeah, I want to hear that shit. I think it's political, y'all. I really think this shit is political. It don't have shit to do with no damn T.I. and they getting high on drugs.
We going.
So, all of my staff.
What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay, all right.
The candidate Black people need to understand.
Wow.
Bitch, I'm gonna serve.
I done seen it all, y'all. This shit is funny as hell, man. I be looking at people's shit, uh, saying like she trying to get a come up to me. And I think because she voting for a certain type of mayor, might not be the same mayor that T.I. uh is supporting. Y'all follow what I'm saying? Is that's the lady name? You know, hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm reading some stuff and I'm gonna bring it to you all as I read it. Now, um, now y'all know about his daughter situation, right? Now they was talking about Ti, and how he take his daughter, I guess to the gynecologist to check and see um to check her hymen, to check her hymen. You know what I'm saying? Say, I guess when she was 15, 16 years old, I was reading up on it, and it said that T.I. would take his daughter to the gynecologist to check her hymen. It was a joke. Well, that's not what he said, because I watched the Red Table. Yeah, well, that's what he was saying. I was watching it on Jada Pickett Red Table, and he apologized to his daughter. It wasn't no damn joke, because I watched it like literally today, and uh, uh, I heard him say it that he took her, and then yeah, and he said he apologized to her. I was reading the article. He apologized to her and to check to make sure she wasn't having sex. Joke. It wasn't a joke. Yeah, the daughter was embarrassed. She was embarrassed. And that girl, whoever she is, the glam girl, I think she just looking for some attention. Now, she said, I have a crook. Now, this is Deja Harris. She said, I had a crook in my neck and the quick sharp pain did not feel like that. It definitely giving me a Charlie horse. Laughing out, this isn't a normal thing. He just normally random came and asked if I wanted juice. I was confused like shit, but I took it. What said is the only part I was stuck on was the fact that your dad woke you up to offer you juice. No, this is another lady Lee saying that this happened to me before. I heard like hell. This gonna super sound weird, but last night my pops woke me up around 5 a.m. asked me if I wanted some juice, and when I sat up, it literally felt as if I caught a Charlie horse, but it was on the right side of my neck. Now this is another chick talking, uh, responding to some shit. Yeah, it's politics, man. That what he said, Leisha? He said she grown, and from my understanding, she was saying that her dad treats her different than the boys. But it wasn't Deja, but the 5 in the morning was somebody responding. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Tia daughter. Uh, Send me that. Who said that? You said if she has sex, he cutting her off. Send me that. Who said that? Somebody said he said if he have sex, if she have sex, he go cut her funds off. Send me that. Yeah. Okay. Moving right along. Moving right along. Um. So now here's an article where it says rapper Ti and wife Tiny accused of sexual abuse. Multiple women came come forward. Rapper Ti and his wife Tiny Harris have been accused of several women of sexual abuse. The latter's former best friend has raised the issue. Uh, it says America rapper Ti and his wife Tiny have been accused by the latter's former best friend Sabrina uh, Peterson of abusing women they have forced threesomes with. She has revealed their sexual activities often included women and minors as well. Sabrina Peterson has also spoken about how abused women are coming out to share their experiences. Read ahead to know more details. Okay, but here's my thing. When everybody always screaming, oh, they had sex with minors, don't that make you a fucking criminal too? Because you witnessed them having sex with minors or you participated with them having sex with minors, right? If people say they witness people having sex with minors or they had sex with minors, and you ain't tell the police then, I'm trying to still see the purpose of what the fuck is y'all trying to do now. If y'all ain't got no hype in your life, your money getting low, I'm just trying to understand this shit. according to a report by, they say, Sabrina Peterson, who was rapper T.I.'s wife, Tiny, aka Tiny Harris, former best friend. Oh, so Sabrina Peterson is Tiny's best friend. Right. This Tiny's best friend had taken to her Instagram stories to share the experience of the alleged abused women. So it's some personal shit. So now, they taking a private shit, making it personal, and bringing up all these allegations against Ti and Tiny. You know what's so crazy, man? They gonna make it. I'm telling y'all, man. If having threesomes and all that, and what you do in your comfort of your home is a crime, uh, what the fuck is going on? You know, I mean, if you an adult and you agree to have a threesome, they might as well cut out swingers parties and all that shit. They might as well end all that because everybody know if motherfuckers is doing swingers parties, they most likely uh doing some type of drugs or some shit like that, get them in the mood or whatever the case may be. It's crazy. It's crazy. At the same time, but ain't nobody saying about Marcus Houston. But that's another story. Okay. Uh Ain't nobody said shit about Marcus Houston, did they? Yeah, it's all about that money. Uh Let me see what I'm taking out Instagram stories, said experience of allegedly abused women. While sharing her experience, one woman said that her phone was taken away when she entered T.I. and Tiny's hotel suite in 2016. She also has added that cocaine was handed to them, and the ones who removed their pants were only allowed to stay, while another woman was crying because she was not giving her phone to call an Uber to leave. Yeah, I talked about this already. But my thing is this here, man. If y'all did all this goddamn shit, man, why the fuck y'all ain't say shit then? That's the problem I have with these stories. I mean, whether it's true or not, why the fuck they wait years later, 2 years, 3 years? Why they don't do shit right away when the shit occurs? That's what I don't understand, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the part I don't understand. The part I don't understand is why they wait all this goddamn time and they give these people some type of remorse for bringing some shit up from 2, 3 years ago, 4, 5, 30 fucking years ago, when they had the same opportunity to bring this shit out when it first happened. So you was good with it when you was down with it, but now that you was down with it and it's some years in past and you on a different terms with the parties involved, and now it's assassinate their character. Same shit they did to R. Kelly, man. Motherfuckers, you know, they in tune with the shit. It seems like when the getting is good and the getting ain't getting good no more, motherfuckers turn their back and they want money. That's crazy. They start living these lavish ass lifestyles, and then when you can't live that lifestyle no more, it's whew. Said people didn't believe them when it first happened. Oh, okay. I just don't understand why they ain't go to the police. Shit, the best place to go is the police. That's the only thing I can think of. Shit, I figure shit. You go to the police. I mean, that's your first initial report right there. You know what I'm saying? Listen. If you go to the police and say, "Hey, so and so drugged me. They gave us cocaine and whatever." Do you know if that is the case? That lines up with being raped, if you giving somebody some drugs to indulge in some sexual activities, that you might as well add that with rape. Am I correct? Am I correct? You might as well. You might as well. If a motherfucker giving you sex to have drugs, that might as well be rape. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to understand, if a motherfucker giving you drugs and you go to the hospital, they're gonna test you and tell you if you got cocaine in your system. Yes. That's why I say it's loop. Can I go back to me, y'all? Let me just use me. By the way, get those likes up. If you join my content, please make sure you make a donation. No matter what you give, just make sure you drop a donation. And I appreciate you. But check this out. What I'm saying is this here, y'all. If a person is alleged a person did something, why not go to the police? Why not go to the doctor? Because when you go to the doctor, the first thing they do is test you to see if you got any type of drugs in your body. They do your test on you immediately. And that will corroborate with your story that you're trying to put out. Y'all follow what I'm saying? When you go to the police and say, hey, so-and-so did this, that to me, go your ass to the emergency room. They do tests. I don't give a fuck who. Look, y'all. If I cut my hand today and I got a gash in my hand, and they have to run a test on me, and they have to put an IV in me, they could tell you right then and there if I have any type of drugs in my system. So that can help your claims with your police report. Okay? That's supposed to help your claim with your police report. If you go say so-and-so did this and they gave me cocaine or they gave me woo, and you tell them that with your police report, they go run a test on you and say, yeah, she got drugs in her system and blah, 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 blah. You know? Yeah. Now, yeah, they do that. They got to do blood and urine ASAP and tell you if you got drugs in your body. Let me tell you about a case I beat. I beat a case in 2004. I think it was in 2004 to 2006. One of them. Anyway, I beat a case. And I had got an aggravated battery. Right? I got an aggravated battery. Hitting a nigga with a baseball bat. Right? Went to trial. And the guy that I hit with the baseball bat, he was fucking with my girl at the time. And when he pulled out the hammer, she popped the trunk. And all I was trying to tell the dude, look, stop sweating my girl. Woo, this, that, and the other. It's a long story, but I'm going to make it short. Anyway, the nigga pulled out the hammer. And so my girl popped the trunk and I grabbed the bat. When dude swung, he missed. I whacked his ass. Pow, Sammy Sosa. Now he dropped his phone and all that other shit and ran. I done went to Pittsburgh to go DJ a Memorial Cabaret, right? I get back because the dude didn't know my name was Tyson. The police got me. And they said, yeah, we know who you is. You Kevin Terrell. They called you Tyson. I went to jail. My bond was $100,000 for me to get out. True story. I'll tell you how I beat my case. So anyway, I'm locked up in the county for like 30 days. So the female that was my girl at the time, she had property and she bonded me out for $10,000. She didn't even wait for me. She just bonded me out and told them when I went, to get out, whatever, said, tell them to call me when they get off work. I guess when I signed myself out or whatever. And I was fighting the case. Still haven't been in no trouble. Even prior to me getting out of jail and getting out of prison in 1995. And then that case that I got in 2004, probably from that time, still ain't been in no trouble other than driving with no license, in which I finally straightened that out after 17 years. So anyway, I'm still free. I'm free on a $100,000 bond. Still ain't in no trouble doing nothing. When I finally go to court, and I'll say this again because a lot of people have to understand, the first judge that gave R. Kelly that bond, remember that judge that gave, what was that name of that judge that gave R. Kelly that $1 million bond? Likes. What's his name? Was Likes. Y'all remember that? Let me put y'all up on some shit. Likes. That judge named Likes or whatever his name was. And if you ever listen, he had a law office in High Park, right? The judge that gave R. Kelly that bond, John Likes. John Likes. Y'all remember? Y'all remember? The one that gave R. Kelly that bond? That $1 million bond at the time? Hello, is my live working? Let me put y'all up on some shit y'all don't know. Yeah. Well, that judge that gave R. Kelly the $1 million bond, when I had my case back in 2000, I think it was 2004, he was my lawyer. He beat my case. He beat my case. The judge found me not guilty. The judge that gave R. Kelly the $1 million bond, he was a lawyer in High Park. You understand me? My girl at the time got him as a lawyer. She signed over my bond slip for him to take my case. And he beat my case and I got found not guilty. You know what I'm saying? So when the guy got on the stage, and I'm saying this to say this, when you go to the hospital, they test you for drugs. They give you a blood test. And when the guy was on the stage and the judge looked at him and asked him, when he looked at me, he said, can you look at the guy and tell me what is on that guy's tie? What color tie he got on? This is what the judge asked to do, right? The guy sits up there and say, he got a black tie on. But the guy clearly couldn't see that the black tie that I had on had multiple Mason symbols on my tie, because I wore my Mason tie when I went to court. He said, could you look and tell me what color tie he got on and what's on the guy's tie? This is what the judge asked the dude. And he said he got an all black tie on. And then the judge asked him, he said, how long has it been since you've been off drugs? And the guy said, I've been off drugs a year. But when you look in the report, when he went to the hospital, they found cocaine in his system. Are y'all listening to what I'm saying? And this is why I'm bringing this up. They found cocaine in the man's system. And the judge found me not guilty. I was fighting a self-defense case. I was fighting a self-defense case, and they gave me aggravated battery. My bond was $100,000. The judge that gave the R. Kelly the $1 million bond, he was my lawyer at the time because he was practicing law in High Park. Facts. So when I looked, I was like, damn, wait a minute, they gave R. Kelly a $1 million bond? And they said, yeah, Honorable Judge Fitzgerald Likes, John Likes. I was like, that used to be my fucking lawyer. He beat my case. That was crazy. I didn't even know it. But anyway, nevertheless, if they had all these cocaine and shit like that in their system and all this goofy ass shit, then why in the fuck Ain't nobody gonna get tested. I'm just saying. Let me get a sound check. Make sure my shit is working. Is my live working? I'm about to switch some shit up on y'all in a second. I don't want y'all to hear something real quick again. Hold on. Let me get a sound check. Maybe my shit is moving slow. In fact, let me do a security check on my crib. Do all this shit here. Check on the crib. Let me check on my crib. Okay. All right. Now I got that out the way. Uh yeah. Now bring it forward. Let me explain something to you guys that you don't understand. And I'm gonna have to go back because it's about to get some hot tea. We gonna talk about Domboski and how stupid this dude is. Let me break some shit down to you people. Hold on. Let me make a call real quick. Let me break some shit down to you people about Domboski since he think he's so smart. Let me show you how dumb he is. No, no. They can't go to jail for using cocaine. They can go to jail with the cocaine being on them. You follow what I'm saying? You said the only reason I could think of the is because if cocaine is the fear charge, they can't be charged if they got cocaine in their system. I don't think you could be charged if it's in your system and you go in and make a report and you at the hospital. Now, if you got cocaine on you, nah, they saying that they were flying girls in to have sex with them or some shit. That's what they alleged saying. But let me get to this point. Let me get to this point I'm finna say real quick. Now, everybody know Dumbo is in New York, okay? All right? So let me just bring y'all up to par and show you how stupid people really is in the world. Now, y'all remember when Nobody's Anything brought out the fact that Dumbo lied to her, woo, woo, woo. And y'all remember when everybody was bashing y'all remember when they was on Dumbo channel and they was bashing Nobody's Anything? Put one in the chat. I'm about to bring something to y'all, refresh you all's memory. Y'all remember? Anybody remember when the shit kicked off and remember them people was on the phone taunting Nobody's Anything. And do y'all remember Janet and them was saying, we'll pay for Debo to come to New York and we'll find you and beat your ass. Do y'all remember that? Let me just make sure. Put a 2 in the chat for yes. Put a 2 in the chat for yes. Y'all remember that? Anybody remember those words? Anybody remember those words? Do anybody remember those words? Do anybody remember they said they would pay for Deboski to come to New York so they could find that girl and whoop that girl ass? Y'all remember? Put a 2 in the chat for yes. So about to wake you people up to the realizations of some shit that y'all just don't understand. And motherfuckers just don't get this shit out of the way it is. Now, ain't it coincidentally that Debo is New York? Think about that. Now he's in New York. Who's in New York? Nobody's anything. Okay? Is it possible that they could have paid for him to come to New York to find that fucking girl because she put his ass out there? Just follow me what I'm saying here. He says it's not a warrant for his arrest. Okay? Well, I'll tell you what. Let him go to the police station and find out and see if they lock his ass up. We all saw how he exploited her body on YouTube. Yeah, all that. Look, now he made all these threats on YouTube. Now, I ain't knocking this young lady, and I ain't even knocking Daddy Lolo if they fear for their fucking life. But she took the necessary precautions to protect herself at that particular time when he was in Chicago making all those threats. And then, y'all remember? Because she has the recordings. When he said, when them girls said, we'll fly Debo down here, find you and beat your ass. Y'all remember those words? Tell me if I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Let me see, can I get see, that's why I tell people, man, they incriminate them goddamn selves. So you ain't got to do shit to none of these motherfuckers, because what they do is they incriminate themselves, and that's how they self go to jail, because they write checks their ass can't cash. And then it's coincidentally, he's in New York right now. And who's to not to say he ain't looking for that girl? I'm just saying hypothetically. Yeah. Yeah. And so she could be possibly in the fear of her life. She said she taking measures. She's not playing. Hold on. Say it again, Charlotte. In a minute, we ain't gonna be to have long distance relationships or sex, period. Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an
Yeah, that ain't gonna be. I told you, that's why they said they might as well take all these meat sites and sex sites, and you know what I'm saying? They might well take all these sites down, because I'm pretty sure on these sites that people that's meeting people, they flying them and vacationing with them and kicking it with them and fucking them and all that old other shit. That's sex trafficking too. So if you meet a motherfucker off a date site, and either she fly you down or he fly you down, now that's sex trafficking. The fuck out of here. Yeah. So, and it's coincidentally he's in New York, and he talking about he go stay to April. Who to say he's not staying until he find that girl? Nobody's anything. You got to be cautious out here, man. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with these people in this world, man. Like I say, the nigga that's got out of jail 2019 for stalking and all this so goofy shit, and now, yeah, yeah, you know, the nigga known for stalking. He known for stalking. He known for stalking. That's obvious. He sat in a fucking parking lot at a woman's job, sending people in the store. Come on, man. Y'all better wake up to these fucking signs. You just heard. Did anybody hear what Chi-Town finally said about Debo last night? If you didn't, put a one in the chat. Anyone heard what Chi-Town finally said about Debo last night? If you did not, put a one in the chat. I will play it for you right now. Yeah, they shut Backpage down. They been shut that shit down. If you ain't hear it, let me play it for you. Let me play it for you. Yo, is my live working? Is my live working? Yeah. Then she went over to Debo and started talking about me. And then when the shit come about her, now everybody want to feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for that goddamn woman. Don't stop playing with me. Fucking date. You can't pray when you want to. And she was talking about rent me a goddamn drop top.
During the midst of dragging me and my husband.
Woozy y'all ass.
Answer the phone.
Flock together. Okay? Now listen to this. We got some good tea tonight. This is last night. I got a special guest calling in. This is Chi-Town Finest. Everybody listen. If you're listening to my phone, the person that's going to call in 312-730-5687. And I'm going to let this person introduce. You ain't with the drama, but you see the nigga steady woofing and talking shit. Get y'all ass up out of here. Y'all enabling that nigga. Y'all let that enterprise shit go to y'all fucking head, boy. I swear to God. For real. Shit, hey, I'm live now. What's up? Sleep. Shit. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Hey, I'm live.
Yeah, I'm glad. That's why I called.
Everybody, before we get into this exclusive shit, everybody, this is Chi-Town Finest. Y'all know her. Now, she gonna spill it how she know it, because I don't know the story. She know it. Go ahead, Chi-Town.
Yeah, when he just did that fuckboy shit on his live, me and my husband tried to call in to have a conversation with that fuckboy ass nigga. And he wouldn't answer the phone. And he sat there and told a whole bunch of lies during the midst of dragging me and my husband. Now, I'm not going to speak on my husband's behalf. I'm going to let my husband handle his own problem. But I am going to debunk this lie. My husband called the little bitch because he brought my daughter's name. Well, his daughter's name in his life. And the punk ass bitch choked up, claimed he was crazy and fighting shit, and got a pass. So I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna move forward. And I'm gonna tell you why Chi-Town left that motherfucker. Okay? Now, Chi-Town started losing respect for this motherfucker when another Enterprise member was at my home, and I'm not gonna mention her name because that's my girl. As a matter of fact, shout out to Janet, shout out to Lady G, shout out to Sweet and Sassy, shout out to Travis, shout out to Loyalty, shout out to Daddy Lolo, shout out to Miss Parker, and shout out to my motherfucking G-Ball 312. Okay, now let's go ahead and keep going with this shit.
What happened at your crib?
Oh, I thought y'all knew about that.
We don't know.
Yeah, he beat her up in my house in front of me and another Enterprise member. Grabbed a damn wooden goddamn candle holder thick as a motherfucking I can't even describe how thick this wooden thing is, and tried to fuck that girl upside her head with it, and Chi-Town stopped that punk ass nigga. Yeah, bust her mouth, had her crying, thought the nigga was coming to visit for one night. He spent the night. So other Enterprise members came over. The next day, I'm in the bed all day, sleep, sick, hungover, because I sat up with them all night and drank a bottle and maybe a bottle and a half a glass of wine. I couldn't take it. They threw back 2 bottles of Patron and a bottle of Crown Royal. We kicked it, went to bed about 6 that morning. Later on that day, you know, I hear voices in my living room. So I called an Enterprise member into my bedroom and was like, when they going home? She was like, the baby scared to go home. She said he gonna beat her. So I said, well, they can stay as long as need be. Because I was ready for the nigga to go. Go to nobody's house and don't know how to take your motherfucking ass home. Dirty nigga. Now, I'm gonna finish. I ain't through. Me and another enterprise member, on that, he wanted us to get Bruce to my house to have a dinner with Bruce. So he can break peace or whatever with Bruce. Bruce didn't want to fuck with the nigga. Okay? Then he get his ass downtown at the press conference and get mad because Bruce didn't want to take a picture with him. And when he did that stupid shit, I lost respect for the nigga. That's why I did not go to the walk or to the banquet. Because I lost respect right then and there. So now I'm going to keep going. You and him beefing. He gets to say inappropriate shit about your mother. I didn't like it. Me and my husband called him, asked him to stop. Now, he get on this line and say people mad because he won't let us control him or tell him what to do. Well, you dumbass nigga, don't nobody want to control you or tell you what to do. We trying to help you grow, the motherfucker. Every fucking rally we have, we lose people. And he think that's okay. Talking about he can walk with 50 people. No, that ain't okay. We want this shit to grow. He a one-man team. That's what he want to be, so we gonna let him be that. So I went deep in the bushes then because he kept disrespecting your mama. So go put up some fucking 28, 30-year-old shit. Like he can't even talk about nobody. Word on the street, he backdoored his boy. Yeah, let's talk about that.
That dude Cash, he always talking about.
So fake. Since my badge so fake, this is what I'm gonna do for the boasting. I'm gonna wait. It might be 6 months, it might be a year, but he gonna get caught at that shop with guns in it, and he a felon. Life is gonna be gone. All of that good shit. Okay, that's the first thing. And this is a warning, because it's coming. Okay? It's coming. Don't fuck with me, nigga. If I don't censor you, don't you come for me, motherfucker. Because this right here, you cannot handle. And I'm not sending out no threats. I'm going with the truth, and I'm going to go by the law with this shit, man. Okay? Okay? You in the house waving motherfucking guns around your fucking kids, and you a fucking felon, you dumb motherfucker. I could have locked your ass. I could have sent motherfuckers to you right then and there, motherfucker. And you want to fuck with me? Keep doing stupid shit on that line. Motherfuckers gonna be knocking on your door, locking them up. And if you send a fucking dog, then the dog just gonna get hurt. That's it, that's all. Now, I'm gonna keep on going. So, 312 laid up with her guy. Yeah. I'm sorry for telling you this, 312, but yeah, her nigga lay in her bed at least, I think about 4 or 5 times a week. I know, because I be talking to her and talking to him too.
And he called her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
He called her because he mad because anything struck his page, and he wanted to go live to drag you and her. Okay? And I think one papoose too. She wouldn't do it, but then she turned around and got on Randall's channel. He get mad, oh, you a flip-flopper, and she told him in the chat, you a bitch-ass nigga. He couldn't take that. That's when he hit the motherfucking roof, okay? The same night, December 29th, he called and Trevor, give me something on one papoose. I know you got something. Give me something on one papoose. Trevor told him, I told you I didn't have shit on her. And if I did, I wouldn't give it to you. He told Trevor he was going to shoot him and all the enterprise, okay? And I know he said it. See, when Trevor told me the shit, I'm a fair person. I didn't want to take Trevor's word, not saying that he was lying, but I wanted to see for myself. And that's what I did. When I heard the recording, that proved it right there. Okay? Plus, Yellow Michelle got on the call with me and told me some things about how she done been on the phone and heard him beating on T-Baby over stupid shit like losing motherfucking car keys. That's how stupid this motherfucker is. Okay, you want to talk about Chi-Town and her husband? Nigga, I'm going to tell the truth. Okay? I ain't like...
Yeah, but he said... Now, she said Yellow Michelle told her that he whooping on T-Baby. Y'all ain't hear that part, did you? Did y'all hear that part? Did y'all hear when she mentioned Yellow Michelle? Did y'all hear that? Let me go back for the slow people. Since you think he got so much modest people in his camp. Did y'all hear that part? He said Yellow Michelle. Why they he-heing and ha-haing and hoo-hooing and party over here, party over there. Nigga.
Telling the business they want to, but yeah, her nigga lay in her bed at least, I think about 4 or 5 times a week. I know, because I be talking to her and talking to him too.
And he called her. He called her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Her nigga, he called her because he mad because nobody's anything struck his page and he wanted to go live to drag you and her. Okay? And I think one papoose too. She wouldn't do it, but then she turned around and got on Randa's channel. He get mad, oh, you a flip-flopper, and she told him in the chat, you a bitch-ass nigga. He couldn't take that. That's when he hit the motherfucking roof, okay? The same night, December 29th, he called and Trevor, give me something on one papoose. I know you got something. Give me something on one papoose. Trevor told him, I told you I didn't have shit on her. And if I did, I wouldn't give it to you. He told Trevor he was going to shoot him and all the enterprise, okay? And I know he said it. See, when Trevor told me the shit, I'm a fair person. I didn't want to take Trevor's word, not saying that he was lying, but I wanted to see for myself. And that's what I did. When I heard the recording, that proved it right there, okay? Plus, Yellow Michelle got on the call with me and told me some things about how she done been on the phone and heard him beating on T-Baby over stupid shit like losing motherfucking car keys. That's how stupid this motherfucker is. Okay, you want to talk about Chi-Town and her husband? Nigga, I'm going to tell the truth. Okay? I ain't lying about shit. And for all you messy motherfuckers that want to follow this shit, shame on y'all because he going to disrespect you and talking to him too. And he called his word, not saying that he was lying, but I want to see for myself.
Yellow Michelle.
And that's what I did.
I'm playing it again.
When I heard the recording, that proved it right there. Okay? Plus, Yellow Michelle got on the call with me and told me some things about how she done been on the phone and heard him beating on T-Baby over stupid shit like losing motherfucking car keys.
And heard.
That's how stupid this motherfucker is.
Over
okay,
some
you want to talk about Chi-Town and her husband? Nigga, I'm going to tell the truth.
Ooh.
Okay? I ain't lying about shit.
Ooh.
And for all you messy motherfuckers that want to follow this shit, shame on y'all because he's going to disrespect you next. Okay? He's going to get you next. And I ain't trying to trump on his shit. Okay? Now, this nigga started going at random. He started going at Sly Fox. He just started going on everybody in the YouTube street. Now, I used to think it was them. But I just started watching and realized that this crazy motherfucker. I'm not gonna attach my name to that shit. And he can't take it, oh well, too bad. I'm gone. And that's it, that's all. He's disrespectful. He talked too much shit that he can't bag up. And he a woman beater and a whore. Yes, he's that. I witnessed it. Me and my entire household. He is a woman beater. He ain't shit. Take that to the paperwork. Take that to the bank and cash it, nigga. You want a cake, nigga? There you go. Talk about that shit. And the only threat I sent was the law. Cause I'm gonna have your shit raided, nigga. Wait, soon as you slip, better tell your boss to get rid of the gun. Cause he gonna lose his shit. And you gonna take this work. I'm gonna show you what my fake badge do, nigga. That's really about all I got to say. This nigga got mad because I was in 312 chat addressing his mods, not him. I was addressing his mods. Okay? The first time he got mad on me, the first time I called into your channel. I didn't actually call into your channel today. I was calling Trevor. And Trevor put me on hold. And I thought he was on the other line with 312. And I texted him and told him to add me to the call. And he did. And I hit it on your line. So I tried to humanize the motherfucker. You know? He disrespected me for that. Oh, he went in on me for that. But when he talked to my husband, he tried to play crazy and shit. But he real big and tough now on his screen and in front of Janet now. Mm-hmm. But Dubowski know my address, and he welcome to come have a conversation with me and my household at any given time. I ain't going nowhere. My house is paid for. I own this. I'm not moving. So whenever you're ready, we'll be here. And that's all Chi-Town got to say.
Okay. There y'all have it. Right there.
Hey, Tyson.
Go ahead, bro.
Check it out. Check it out, man. All these people, man, are the real enterprise that we tried to keep the focus on R. Kelly. We tried to push all the bullshit that he had been doing, the shit that we found out, shit that came to us, to the side for the bigger, the greater good, which is R. Kelly. But when he started saying fuck R. Kelly, we couldn't follow him no more.
Yeah, and I gotta put that up too. I'm sick of that. Fuck R. Kelly. He say this shit off screen a lot too. For the people that don't know, not just on the screen, and then come back and try to clean it up. No, he sends this shit in people's texts. How he gonna come to the rally to spit in people's face? Fuck R. Kelly. Fuck R. Kelly and fuck balloons or some stupid shit. Yeah, he's a fuck boy.
Okay. Yeah,
and again, I apologize to the whole YouTube street that it took me a whole year to figure out he a bitch fuck boy ass nigga.
But you know, none of us knew that. And at the end of the day, we found out. You know, we tried to behind the scenes handle this, but he brought it to YouTube.
And another thing, I want to say this. I don't mean to cut you off, Trevor, but he always talking about he don't like when people bring up T-Baby and T-Baby and T-Baby. But you can get on your channel and bring up people, family members. You can bring up my daughter. You can bring up my husband. You can do all that. But T-Baby's supposed to be hands off. No, nigga. The truth coming out today. You beat on that girl. You brought that girl to the pop-up with her whole motherfucking face full, 2 motherfucking black eyes, and a blood shot in her motherfucking eye, and had her to lie and tell her she allergic to a motherfucking cat.
What the fuck?
That nigga a motherfucking woman beater. That's what the fuck he is. And what I should have did in my house when he hit her, I should have flowed that nigga. I should have flowed him. Because I'ma fight the nigga. By myself. But I tried to stay out of his business. You know what I'm saying? Out of their business. But you want to get on your motherfucking lies and lie and talk shit about Chi-Town? Yeah, the shit happened with my job. Wasn't no me riding around fucking with no niggas in the street. It was one motherfucking bitch that was fucking with me. Okay? That's the truth. This nigga's a liar. He's a fucking liar.
and from the woman that one of the women that tried to humanize him on the other day. But it's no humanizing an individual like this. We all left this guy, and
after I tried to humanize him, I got under attack. That put me under attack. Okay? Off screen, I went under attack. My husband had to check that nigga. Now he mad because I'm in 312 chat saying that the mods is the one keeping the shit going. Some of the mods over there is motherfucking messy and they keep up shit. Especially that old hag who needs to go take a motherfucking Geritol and go sit her motherfucking monkey ass down from goddamn well.
You know, that nigga told me she was senile before she showed the world. She was senile, Molly Harris. But it is what it is. I mean, y'all see it. This stuff isn't made up. And at the end of the day, you know, we can't do nothing for anybody that want to stay in whatever they're in. It's on them. The only thing we can do is let y'all see this guy for who he really is. And if you're telling me that this guy was supposed to be the front runner, the lead, the head, or whatever he thought he was calling himself for R. Kelly, but he's saying fuck R. Kelly on a consistent basis.
And fuck you in your ass, you gay ass nigga.
And then he turn around and say, come out and support a rally that I'm having for a guy that I keep saying, fuck you. So if it's about him, I'm not a fan of R. Kelly, and I'm not a fan of Deboski. We are all fans of R. Kelly. Okay? We don't give a fuck about him. All right? We tried to be a supporter of Deboski gun, but we are not his fan. All right?
And whoever want me to tell the story about him beating his woman in my house, just give me a call. I'll get on your platform.
Yeah, I mean, I knew about it, and when I heard about it, I was serious. All right, he keep talking about a rescue mission. Ain't nobody gonna rescue your girl. All right, the only thing we're gonna do is what we're doing. We're putting out what you've done to her. If she get on the screen and defend you, bruh, then that's you. Like you told me, your house wasn't built in a day, so nobody in your house is gonna tell on you because you're probably gonna beat them some more or whatever. All right, we ain't trying to rescue your woman. If she like it, I love it. All right, I wish her nothing but the best. She never did nothing to me. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, and I apologize for even bringing T-Baby up. I don't have to do it. But when he brought my husband into this shit and brought my daughter's name up, then this is all. I'm sorry. If you don't want a motherfucker talking about yours, don't you talk about theirs, you dumb bitch. First of all, I never had no beefs with T-Baby. Okay? So if she listened to this, he inserted her. She got on my line.
Nobody got no problem with you. Let me explain how this works, okay? We can't keep sitting up here having this dude bash on us, talk about us, all right, do all the shit he's doing, all right? Then we watch you get on the line.
Why he on the run, though? Why he on the run? Why he on the run?
Hold on, Shasha. We watch you get on the live, and you tell us to mind our business and all kind of shit. And you know, we've been minding our business for ever since we met y'all. All right? People, we were saying, hey, you know what? Let's try to deal with this shit internally, because the last thing we wanted is for this head of this leader, this guy, to get caught up in some kind of CBB, domestic violence, some weirdo shit like that, and they tie that shit to R. Kelly and say, hey, this guy is doing what they're trying to accuse R. Kelly to do. This must be this, tied to R. Kelly. So we tried to deal with this shit behind the scenes, but he was so fucking stupid that that we were talking to, that were trying to we were all trying to come together to figure out how to talk to this fucking imbecile, okay, so that he could stop doing the shit that he was doing. And the dumb idiot motherfuckers like Also Lovely and all these other motherfuckers went running back to him saying, Deboski, they're talking behind your back. They're talking behind your back. Shit. If we wasn't trying to help this motherfucker, all right? When Chi-Town seen that nigga do that shit, when the other lady that was there seen him do that shit, all right? When he brought that girl out, like she said multiple times, fucked up, all right? We would have been said something if we were snakes and all that other shit he trying to make us out to be, all right? Nobody wanted this shit out because nobody didn't want this shit tied to R. Kelly. We didn't want that. So we tried to handle it behind the scenes. That stupid ass brought this shit to the internet, and he get over there and he tell his dumbass enterprise bitches, okay, yo, they brought it to the internet. Nobody got a channel. 312 came on after you kept dragging her over and over, and K-Baby came on after you kept dragging her over and over, but your stupid ass people on your channel, and we did this. Nigga, we ain't did shit. We was gone from your ass. Everybody left you.
Yeah, I've been gone really since October.
He got mad. This nigga got mad because nobody was answering his phone calls. When nobody came to that dumbass rally, which I'm surprised. Tom is a motherfucker. He laughed at Dana for having 5 to 7 people. And then his stupid ass told us, no, hey, you know what? Don't come out. He told Texas Black Diamond that shit before. He told Dr. Rogers. He told all these people, man, don't come out. This nigga want to start some beef with Randa and Sylvia because they wouldn't take a side in a beef that they didn't want to be a part of. So now you want to go at Gucci. Everybody that don't want to conform with you and allow you to bully us into following you, you want to get on here and you want to say Billy Badass and 1, 2, 3 and Chi-Town and fuck Miss Parker and fuck K-Baby and all that weirdo ass shit, right? You want to do all that shit for what? Because motherfuckers don't agree with your immaturity, dog. You a bitch. You a little boy. Okay,
shout out to K-Baby. I forgot about her. That was another thing. That was another thing made me leave. What he did to K-Baby, I don't respect nothing about all that shit. I don't respect nothing here. And we ain't gonna sit on there talking about this how Kel's cousin said, this how he beat his women. You stupid motherfucker. Just sitting there. He's making it bad for Kel because he just that stupid.
And I'm telling you, if y'all feel like a man can tell y'all, fuck R. Kelly, come out to my rally and support me, we're going to stomp the street. Listen, y'all follow him right off a cliff, all right? I ain't following him, never going to follow him, don't give a fuck about him. This man got separation anxiety. Hey, you know what? If y'all don't believe he got separation anxiety and he really missed us, watch how many times he posts something in his community chat or get on his live and say Billy Badass or 1, 2, 3 or whatever the fuck he gonna say. Why don't he say he's fighting for R. Kelly and man's rights? Like that nigga was fighting for me, bro. I'd rather sit in jail. I don't want a motherfucker like him fighting for me. He can't fight for his damn self because he got a fucking hand problem. But I promise you, this motherfucker will not slap, hit, touch nobody. He just do a whole lot of talking. I never seen a gangster talk so fucking much.
What do you say? I don't do.
I take that back. He will punch, pop, hit T-Baby. He'll do that to her. But niggas, I don't think he would do that too. So I take that back, Trevor. Take that back. He will do it. He'll do it to T-Baby because that's what he's always been doing it to T-Baby. Using her for a punching bag to make himself seem like he's some fucking man when we know he's a bitch nigga.
Okay, for putting it in the brain. We can bring G Money, that bitch nigga talked about me. That motherfucker don't know me. Fuck that nigga. Okay? Fuck that bitch ass nigga. If he knew that motherfucker was on the internet saying that he beat his ass at the hotel, when that wasn't the case, that nigga beat his ass, then I'm sure you wouldn't be up there kissing that nigga ass. You probably would slap him on his live so you can show the motherfuckers that he is the bitch nigga that you beat up at the damn hotel. But he want to bring you out. You can't save this nigga from himself. He got a big ass mouth. So you wanna get in some shit that he put himself in after that motherfucker said he beat your ass? Nigga, that's some whole ass shit. I nigga won't be in my house, none of that shit. But it is what it is. That's that gangster shit. This nigga say he a vice lord and all that other shit. Then, bruh, you gotta stand on what the fuck you say. You threaten everybody. Why?
And he has no status, none whatsoever.
That man because we decided we wanted to go and leave your ass alone because you keep saying fuck R. Kelly. I asked this motherfucker, what did R. Kelly do to you to deserve you saying fuck him? Nothing. I'm just saying it, just because. So if this how it is, it's how it is. I got no problem with Janet. All right? Janet cool with me. I have no issue with her. I don't have no issue. Whatever the issue is, y'all handle it y'all way. I got a problem with both guns. That's it. I don't got a problem with T-Baby. I don't got a problem with nobody else. I got a problem with him because that's the man that said he would kill me if I didn't make up text messages about one papoose to help him bring her down. And he would kill the rest of the enterprise, and he named all them people. Y'all heard the story. All right? I'm going to go ahead
and prove it by making, and then the dummy proved it by making a recording, threatening.
Well, he showed y'all.
The enterprise. And loyalty not only
nigga to be his 5 to 10 people. All right, the Queen Chrissy, the Tanya, the stupid ass Yellow Michelle. That bitch dumb as fuck, y'all.
I want to say this. Loyalty lets this nigga come lamp in his crib. Let this nigga host events at his crib. And he get on the thing and threaten to kill this man. Who gonna respect that? What damn dummy respects that? What damn dummy respects that? What dummy want their name attached to that bullshit?
Hey, this man got on his live and tried to make Lloyd look like a punk, which we know that ain't what it is. All right? At the end of the day, you can say whatever you want to say on YouTube. All right? But you know what it really was. Okay? And we don't leave that. We don't leave that alone. We gonna let you have your what you say, your grade. Man, okay, if that's what you say, all right, whatever. But at the end of the day, yo, this man did countless threats. He threatened to kill people at all these rallies. Now he want to get on here and cry wolf. I don't give a fuck about Lebowski gun. Fuck.
You know what I want to say, y'all? After hearing it come from Chi-Town mouth, and Chi-Town, she don't got no reason to lie on this nigga. He doing the shit that they allege R. Kelly. You know, they allege that R. Kelly beat these women. Y'all do know that, right? You know they allege R. Kelly used the enterprise to traffic women and all this goofy ass shit. They allege R. Kelly beat these women, manipulated these women, coerced these women under this RSK enterprise. The same shit they alleged him. I told y'all, Debo is doing the same goddamn thing. Now, a lot of people keep saying, oh, man, y'all worried about where his dick been. No, we don't give a fuck about where his dick been. I care more about what R. Kelly being charged of with being the name used the enterprise than anything. Now, had he had another name other than the enterprise, what they alleged R. Kelly, come on, man. Y'all don't get what I'm saying. And I'm glad R. Kelly don't know him. That's why I keep saying, where did this nigga come from, man? And he just get a little inch of clout off some fucking rallies, and these sorry ass, saggy titty ass hoes is blowing his head up. Blowing his head up. Y'all witnessed the clown show last night. Come on, man. Everybody, he worried about what I fuck and who I fuck, and they believe that goofy ass shit. I could drop porn a day. Is you gonna give a fuck who's on the goddamn camera? Now that goes back to fast forward to show you where his mind stayed at. We went to the rally to support Sylvia and Gucci and all them and Big Marshall. We went to support them in New York. I was strictly at the rally not to see what woman I can get, none of that bullshit. I was at the rally because I'm feeling in my heart. We there for Robert Sylvester Kelly. He there trying to see where he can get his dick wet. Show you his focus was way off. How many times people got to constantly show you shit for you to see the shit for yourself? He approached the girl, asked her, do she follow me and him? And people keep screaming, I'm jealous, I'm jealous. Fuck, I got to be jealous of another nigga for. That nigga didn't make me. Truth be told, I made that nigga. Because ain't nobody knew the fuck that nigga was. I don't give a fuck if he had a small platform or not. But at the end of the day, you live and you learn, man. Now this nigga is back in New York. And then he just said, had that girl, whoever was on the phone, and Janet, they talking all that shit against this young lady. Tomorrow we'll fly the boats, go out here and find you and fuck you up. Now where he at? So now y'all tell me, is he out there for R. Kelly or is he out there to find nobody and hopefully them girls fuck her up because of what she told social media about his bitch ass? Stop playing with me. Now he out there in New York. Is he really looking for her? Because that's what he said in his videos. See, this is why I say all these internet gangsters, they post all this shit on YouTube and then they delete the shit like it never existed. Now she got to protect herself, making sure motherfucker ain't looking for her, because he simply came and said, man, where nobody is in these goons. And then if somebody roll up on his ass and beat his motherfucking ass, then they go swear the other parties at fault when they only defending themselves from that clown ass nigga. He already threatened the girl, say he killing all this shit. Y'all, and y'all don't see the mind state of this nigga. And what I can't understand is when you hearing it from a person mouth who witnessed it, who seen it, was in her house, that he's a woman beater, and y'all still support that shit, and he's still using the name Enterprise, which they all know that came from the name of Robert Sylvester Kelly. That's what they trying to charge this man with. Y'all just as dumb. Y'all dumb. No motherfucker gotta hate on that nigga. Hate on him for what? He ain't nobody, a bomb nigga. He just got out of jail, nigga. Trying to find his way back out on top, nigga. That's right. A leopard stripes don't change. Only a matter of time. And they ain't got no control of that nigga. He gonna flip on them. Watch and see. But since they think that's so exciting, until somebody get hurt, then y'all go take this YouTube shit serious. Well, I hope nobody anything take full measures to protect herself since he down there in New York and he posed all these threats to that young lady. Oh, she go to the extreme measures of protecting herself. He want everybody to be scared of him. You know, he didn't one of them type of niggas. He'll throw wolf tickets at another motherfucker only to intimidate the motherfucker he with, which is T-Baby. And that's all the fuck he was doing. Throwing wolf tickets at everybody else because he was already beating T-Baby. But y'all don't want to see this shit. Y'all don't want to see that. That's what most of them bitch niggas do. They try to throw them wolf tickets at the world and make the motherfucker think they really about their life. Nigga ain't about shit. If that nigga got to beat on a woman to show that he a man, he a pussy. Now who go check me? Cause he sure can't. Beat the brakes off that nigga ass talking about he can fight and he can this. Boy, you sit your ass down. One punch, your little light ass is on the floor like you was last night, like a little faggot. I really hate he used that goddamn name of Enterprise. Just so he can get some fucking recognition, you dumbass bastard. And you would think he would use the name Enterprise to show that it was upstanding and not the way that they trying to accuse R. Kelly of. But he make that name Enterprise look bad than a motherfucker. And none of you slow ass motherfucker who still with him don't get it. I kept screaming Enterprise 2020 because I'm thinking it's something new, something ain't what they was alleging R. Kelly of. But then you see the shit show and the bullshit right here. The same shit they alleged that R. Kelly done, he is doing it. He beats T-Baby. He only out for sex. He fly nobody to Chicago for sex. Not really for no fucking rally. He do all this shit that they allege R. Kelly of. But y'all stupid motherfuckers embedded on some fucking rallies because a nigga fed y'all at a barbecue. You motherfuckers, the real ones, ain't got no morals, no integrity, no values or nothing. Y'all the fucking real enablers. Y'all forgot all about Robert Sylvester Kelly, where y'all steady screaming his goddamn name and watching this lunatic do all this goofy ass shit. Much as he screamed, fuck R. Kelly, fuck R. Kelly. And then try to clean it up and y'all suck it up like a fucking vacuum cleaner. Man, get ready for the walk for chaos. You can't move on from that nigga when a nigga like him sitting up there threatening people on the fucking YouTube street and shit like that. Sitting up there threatening people and think motherfucker they're supposed to take that shit. Or why I keep telling people it's easy to forgive a motherfucker, but it's hard to forget when a nigga steady doing the same goofy ass shit. Fuck up out of here. I don't be trying to none of that no more. But anyway, that's my morning live. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Whenever you prepare to donate, donate. All right. Somebody put my shit in the chat, and then I'm gonna get off this live, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Nobody's anything. Just go to the extreme and protect your motherfucking self while you're there, because he already put a threat out you. He already put a threat out there on you on social media, and now he's in fucking New York. So protect yourself. Protect yourself. Now, if I was this young lady, I would fear for my fucking life. And that nigga got stalking in his background. He's stalking motherfucker in Bolingbrook. What the fuck you think he give a fuck about stalking in New York? Well, it just ain't your time to come into the live. Still got to make motherfuckers aware. To be aware is to be alive. That's it. That's all. To be aware is to be alive. Period. If you ain't aware, I most definitely will make you alive. With that being said, y'all have a beautiful afternoon. Do whatever it is you're gonna do on this Friday. Make it a good one. Make it a great one. Yeah, he living his best life on the run. Make it a good one. I check my cash app and I will send y'all the emojis back. Thank you, Hazel. Oh, now the faggot and we're live. Hold that thought. See what the big bad wolf got to say.
His kids, T-Baby watch. Dude, you don't know who the fuck. My kids ain't even at my fucking house. Stupid ass. But you got so much insight, and a nigga like don't even know my fucking kid's name.
I don't give a fuck about your kid's name. Ain't my business.
Then this goofy ass ET, you call the people posing as a police officer. You the dumbest motherfucker ever. Don't you know that's a crime? Stupid ass.
Nah, it's a crime when you threaten her.
Stupid ass.
It's a crime when you threaten her.
Stupid ass. And on some real shit. What do y'all think y'all changed? Stop it, slow it down. What y'all think y'all changed?
Go outside and find out.
Everybody that's saying fuck the enterprise, cool. Now let us be great. Everybody that say they don't fuck with me, cool. Now let me be great.
No, not after the threats, don't we? You did threats. The threats, nigga. The threats, goofy ass nigga. The threats, nigga. The threats. Cause she don't know no better. Cause she don't know no better. She don't know better cause you drug her. Cause you drug her up. She don't know no better. Your woman. Shoot.
You want a permission slip for my travels. You want me to act this way, react this way. When y'all just gonna let me be great?
No. No.
Don't fuck with me, thank you so much.
No. No, no, no. No, no.
There's only so many times you can tell a person, I don't fuck with you, I don't
no,
like
no, 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 Debo. Don't do that. Don't cry wolf now, nigga. You started with the threats, nigga. Stop lying to them people over there. Stop lying to your goddamn self, you bitch ass nigga. You started the goddamn threats. Everything comes from your threats. What part of he ain't getting to that and then he running that, man, I tell people go it on, but your threats don't leave, nigga. Your threats don't leave. You threatened every motherfucker and that young lady, and now you back in New York. You said all this shit on your live, and motherfuckers supposed to just forget that shit? Fuck is wrong with you people, man? I don't feel sorry for that bitch ass nigga. Y'all do? If y'all do, take your ass over there. I mean that shit. Nigga ain't gonna be posing no threats on no motherfucking internet talking about who he go kill, who the fuck he go do, and what he go do, and then motherfuckers thinking, oh, I'm tired of this, and this kumbaya. But then it ain't gonna be real in the field until that motherfucker do actually kill a motherfucker or hurt somebody. Now he in New York. He threatened a fucking girl on his live with two grown-ass women. We'll fly Debo down here to find you and whoop your ass. What the fuck? And now he in New York? Y'all get the fuck up out of here. It ain't gonna become real to none of you motherfuckers until somebody get hurt. I'm not buying it. Fuck that nigga. Put that nigga in the cage where he fucking belong. Since that's the only thing that can tame his animal mind thinking ass. Put that nigga in the cage. We tried to tell the motherfucker put a leash on the dog. They couldn't put a leash on the nigga. It is what it is. Now who gonna check me? Fuck that nigga. You ain't gonna be threatening motherfuckers and then think, oh, just because you decide you want to be civilized with motherfuckers, everybody else got to be civilized. That ain't how that shit work. Karma ain't got no due date. Especially when you starting the bullshit. Fuck that nigga. I hope he get every bad karma coming to his bitch ass because he deserve it. Fuck out of here.
I don't fuck on. I ain't asking for money.
Yeah, you is.
You be T-Baby, she'll need to be what you should need to be.
Man, we don't give a fuck about T-Baby. Fuck that broad, man. That bitch ain't on shit either, man. Fuck T-Baby. T-Baby ain't fighting for herself, so fuck her ass too. Let her be in that fucked up ass circle she is. I keep telling motherfuckers, you can't help no motherfucker who don't want to help them damn selves. Period. It's just the fact you beat on the goddamn girl. I don't give a fuck if you beat her brains out again. That's her life. You been doing it before we met your ass. Go do it after we done with your ass. Fuck T-Baby. This nigga is a fucking deranged ass, lunatic ass nigga. This nigga is bipolar. And you motherfuckers sucking that shit up and thinking it's a goddamn game. Ain't no motherfucker finna be civilized when they want to and try to be peaceful when they want to after they done did all that goddamn threatening, all that bullshit. He go get what he got coming. Simple as that. Don't know how it's gonna come, but he go get it. 2021 is his year. He want to shine, let him shine. And the motherfucker that's rocking with him, y'all want to go down with him, you just go down with him. Period. Period. He wrote a check his ass can't cash. Y'all helped the nigga, and now y'all want to defend the nigga. Fuck y'all. That's why I say I don't give a fuck about Janet. I don't give a fuck about none of them motherfuckers. None of them that fuck with that nigga. I don't give a fuck. He another Dana J. They enabled that motherfucker and made him the fucking monster what he is now because he ain't used to having shit. Fuck out of here. Defending this clown ass nigga actions and the shit he's saying and he put out on the fucking YouTube streets, and you motherfucker want people to bypass that. Then when a motherfucker go get hurt, y'all gonna be screaming, oh, fuck that. You stop this shit before it happened. Fuck that nigga. They ain't got no leash for that nigga. They ain't got no leash. The only motherfucker that put a leash on that motherfucker is the popos. And if they don't put a leash on, they go lay his bitch ass down. How the fuck you send all these threats out and decide, oh, it's church on Sunday, you want to be peaceful. But then you want to act a fool again on Monday and go back to threatening people and fuck your mama and do all this extra goofy ass shit. Boy, get your goofy ass up out of here. I ain't buying that shit. Y'all buy that shit. And the motherfuckers that buy that shit, give him some pussy while you at it, because he act like he thirsty for some. Probably the best of his life since he got out of jail. Fuck out of here. Man, let me get up off my line, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Y'all be easy, man. Fuck that nigga. Get that nigga all thumbs down. Don't even go to that nigga channel. Fuck that nigga. Simple as that. I love y'all, man, for keeping it real. I'm off here, man.